Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. This is your full moon reading, everyone. We have the full moon in the sign of Capricorn gracing our skies on July the 21st. Now, this is the second time the full moon has been in the sign of Capricorn this year. The first time was back in January. Now, this energy of this full moon is bringing in abundance and prosperity through our efforts and our hard work. This is where we're going to see that all the energy we put out there is now coming back to us. How is this affecting your life? We're going to find that out today. So what I'm going to do for you is open your reading with a Guardian Angel Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. And then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you. This is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. I'm going to close off with an angel number as well. So those of you that are seeing animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Sagittarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear around this full moon energy. So we are getting for you, my friends. You are ready. Look at this. You are ready, Sagittarius. Let me read you the message of this card. Recognize that you are already perfect as you are. You are worthy of love, happiness, and abundance. Do not allow negative beliefs, doubts, or uncertainty to weaken your self-esteem and courage. So once again, recognize that you are already perfect as you are. You are worthy of love, happiness, and abundance. Do not allow negative beliefs, doubts, or uncertainty to weaken your self-esteem and courage. So look at that. They're wanting you to believe in yourself here, Sagittarius, okay? So you are ready. There's something that you're meant to do in your life, and you're ready to do that now. So look at that. Your first card here is the 6 of Swords. So this is an energy of peace, calm, and tranquility, and this is what Spirit is asking you to cultivate in your life. Some of you might be going through some turbulent times, some sort of a situation that doesn't feel good. Maybe you're reacting to something, or something is making you react to it. Some sort of a situation where there's a lot of emotions, a little bit of bubbling up. This is where Spirit wants you to calm this energy down, okay? So the 6 of Swords to start. We have the Ace of Swords. Look at this. A connection to Source, your higher self, to God, your angels, spirit guides. This is what's happening here. Through this calming energy, you're going to connect, and there's something new coming in, taking shape, and it has to do with the light that is shining from this angel's heart. There's something that is being activated here with the Ace of Swords for you. So look at that. I love this for you. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my readings today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the Ace of Swords, and we have the Magician. Look at that. I love this. You are so powerful, Sagittarius. Spirit is reminding you of this. And maybe there's experiences and moments in your life right now where maybe you're feeling like you're being tested, right? And this is where Spirit wants you to stand up for yourself. They want you to understand that, okay, I am the creator here. I have the power to change this if I want, to change things as you want. And they want you to use that power now. It's time. You are ready to use that power. So you are the Magician. You are the Alchemist. You're the creator here, okay? So the Magician card. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely. Others, you're going to feel this subtly. All right, to look at all these amazing things that are happening. We have double ones here today. Pay attention to the number 1s, 11s in your life. This is coming in as a sign for you. And even 611. That's a confirmation that there's something in this reading for you, okay? So 611, anywhere you're seeing it on a receipt, home address, on a license plate, wherever. So there's a new beginning that is basically unfolding in your life. I feel that some of you are already feeling this energy coming in, and it almost feels like things are rubbling and shaking because there's parts of your life things in your life that need to be released in order for you to move into this new energetic field. This is what it is, this new energy field that you're moving into. It's an expanded consciousness. There's information and things that you have gone through in your life, and you're in a point right now where you're at the threshold of shifting into this energy, of this awareness, expanded consciousness, right? And this realization of the power that you actually have, right? So very powerful stuff that is going on here. So those of you that are finding yourselves in a place right now that doesn't feel peaceful and calm, you have to cultivate that in your life, and it starts with you internally. Now, there's a spiritual healing journey, just a healing journey in itself that some of you have been on already. And maybe it hasn't been peaceful. It hasn't been good. Some of you are experiencing peaceful journeys, right? There's a beautiful steady stream, and you're following that along. And this is some of you meandering along your purpose, flowing through this energy of your purpose. And it's very calm. It's very serene. And if you're not feeling this, we need to now cultivate this. So calming ourselves down, our emotions, the feelings that we're feeling, the anxiety, the stress, the worry, the anger, the sadness, all of that. Whatever is bubbling over here, Sagittarius, we need to calm that energy down. I'm getting inflammation coming in for some of you, so perhaps you've been dealing with inflammation somewhere on your body. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here. If you are going through some sort of physical ailments, I want you to go visit your doctor, okay? I'm getting a first, second, and even third opinion here. So this is where you move through whatever it is that you're going through, but try to take other avenues if they're available to you. Because if one isn't working, we got to try another one, especially if you're feeling it within you that things are still bubbling and flaming up, okay? I'm getting like a skin rash, like even bloating, swelling, these kind of things coming up, like an inflammation of something. Really interesting how that's showing up through this card. We're receiving clarity here as well. You are going to gain clarity. There's little bits and pieces of reflections that some of you are seeing along this water, along this river, because it is so still. I feel the sun's light is shining and giving you a little bit of focus, clarity around the path forward here. Some of you can foresee through this calmness, like you have foresight. That's a gift from spirit here. That is a natural gift that you have, and you might be uncovering right now, this gift of foresight, able to understand and know things. And I've been picking this energy up quite a bit in my readings, but I feel for some of you, this goes back to your childhood, that you have always had this sixth sense, this understanding, this knowledge of the world, and perhaps you weren't able to make sense of it or able to describe it when you were younger, but as you grew older, through the experiences you've experienced, there's this strength, this mastering of this, and you seem to know it. And perhaps there was a moment or a patch of energy in your life where you had forgotten or disconnected from it. But now it's opening up to you again, but on a whole new level. So there's a natural gift that is developing here through the process of this healing, through the process of flowing down this stream, this river of calm, of tranquility. Okay, so this is where Spirit wants you to implement some sort of a practice, Sagittarius, where you calm your mind, body, and soul. Meditation is really good. Breathing exercises are really good. Yoga is good. So whatever works for you. You can make one up if you want. Right? It's whatever works for you. We're all different. What works for me might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for me. So you want to find some sort of a practice in your daily life, prayer even, affirmations that calm that energy, any thoughts, any kind of emotions, because emotions are brought up by thought. What is it we're thinking that's creating this emotion, right? So clear some of those thoughts in your mind. Allow yourself to be an open channel for Spirit to communicate through, to bring guidance through, awareness through. And there's so many signs here. You're receiving really good omens. I've been seeing a lot of owls in my visions. So I feel owls are showing up for some of you. And these are just confirmations, Spirit letting you know that you're being guided. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to pass the way it's meant to, like this too shall pass is what they're saying here. Now, as you're in this calmer state, we've created this open channel. There's something coming in, connecting, giving you information that you're meant to act on, right? And you have all the tools, all the resources that you need. And if you feel that you don't, it's time for you to acquire them. Okay, so You know, we can imagine a lot of things. We can visualize. That's one part of manifesting, right? To visualize. That's a very important part though, right? That's where you want to start. And this is the visualization. This is that imagination. This is that bright idea. This is that spark now that is coming into your life that is opening you to a completely new experience in your life if you choose to. So when we're setting intentions, right? I usually set an intention, light a candle, and then as that candle's burning, I will start thinking of ways or things to make a dream work, or I will have that in my mind in the universe and continue doing what I'm doing, but I'm open now to opportunities. I'm able to see things a little bit differently. It's weird how it works, but that's how it works for me. So they're wanting you to set an intention around a goal, something that you want to bring in or happen in your life. This could be a big dream, a big goal, right? This could be a small one for the day even. And I like to do this in the morning. And a lot of times on Monday morning, I will light a candle, set an intention for the week. I just love it. This works for me. That's the best way I'm able to manifest. So you may have your own way here, Sagittarius, but know that whatever's coming in, you're meant to act on it. You're meant to apply it. You're meant to take that first step. You're meant to initiate the process. That's an activation. You're meant to activate this vision, this idea that has come in, that you have put out into the universe. Okay, and there is so much that is going to come in with this as far as abundance, prosperity. But again, the energy that you're putting out there into whatever this is where you're going to see the results. Okay, this is what the full moon is. It brings results, right? So some of you might be experiencing results already because you've already started on this, whatever idea this was, and you've gone through healing even. And perhaps you're going through, this is a part of your healing. For some of you, this is a part of your healing. This is so interesting. You may be channeling some sadness. Maybe you're channeling emotions in a productive or creative way, turning into a work of art, turning it into baking. You know, whatever it is, there's a way that you're pulling this energy outside of you and utilizing it, right? It's magic. You're creating magic. You're the magician. And I feel this is a part of your purpose. This is like what is meant to happen here. And I feel for some of you, they're saying this has come in a couple of times actually. There's an idea that has come in a few times. Perhaps you didn't act on it. You didn't take it seriously, or it didn't inspire you or create this desire within you. Something has already come in a couple of times, but it's coming in and you're going to recognize it. But you're also going to gain this new perspective, which shows you the times that you declined this or didn't recognize it. It's like, oh, this was here the whole time. How come I didn't see it before? Like I knew it was there, but I just didn't see it. So this is how this is showing up for some of you. It's really magical. And I really feel the more that you can calm your mind here, Sagittarius, the more clear this is going to show up for you. Pay attention to your dreams. Anytime I have clouds in a card, anytime I have any swords cards, I always it's the imagination, right? It's your dreams. It's that mental realm where everything exists. Everything happens. So some of you may have a huge imagination. I have a huge imagination. Right? And I just think of all these wild ideas. It's just, you know, I'm always vomiting out a bunch of ideas. It's like intuitive downloads and all this pile of stuff comes out. I feel some of you are like this as well. So write some of those ideas down because there's some sort of gold nugget in there somewhere. I feel a few gold nuggets in there somewhere for you that you're meant to act on. And here we've got a magician. He's got all the tools. She's got all the tools that she needs. So we've got a feminine energy here. You're open and you're receptive here, right? We've got a gold coin here, an opportunity, right? Also grounded energy. This is your material world. So there's definitely something that you're wanting to make work in your life right now, Sagittarius. And Spirit is letting you know you have the power to make it work. This could be a project. You know, you may have a business. Maybe you started a YouTube channel, a social media platform. Maybe you just started a new relationship and you're wanting it to be in the way that you desire. So let's start to visualize it and become that version of you that is in that vision, right? You have all the tools necessary. Communication here is going to be powerful. The way that you speak, the words that you speak. Remember, you are a powerful manifester. You are the magician. You are the creator. So have some positive affirmations in your back pocket here, Sagittarius, that you can pull out and read every single day and stick to. Keep that energy with you. Even if you have a tarot deck, Sagittarius, take the Magician card out, carry it around in your pocket. And from time to time, take a look at it and see how that energy is working in your life. At the time you're pulling it out, look for the Magician energy in your life. The creator, the magician, how are you making things work, right? What kind of energy are you putting out there in order to create? This could be in your career. Like, what is it that you're doing right now to create this energy of success in your life where you're able to rise up? Those of you that have the desire to rise up, what are you doing to create that rising up? Right? Sometimes when we sit there and worry about it, like, oh, this isn't happening for me, or that isn't happening for me, we're wasting our energy. We're putting energy rather into the negative thought, which is now becoming more of that. But rather, let's start getting happy and doing some work, doing the best job possible, because that's where the recognition starts to come in, right? Now that's you working your magic. There's a lot of magic in this card today, Sagittarius, and you are the one that's creating it. You have the power to do so. Spirit wants you to realize and just recognize who you are. You are a spiritual divine being here in this on this earth, having a human experience. It could be like we could say it so many different ways. Whatever you feel this energy to be in your life, there's an expansion that is happening with it. There's an energy that you're putting out in the world that you're meant to put out, and you are ready. You're ready to do this, is what Spirit is saying here. You are ready. You have the power. You're enlightened. You have guidance. So follow that guidance. The guidance comes in. So whenever we tune into Spirit, when we release any kind of frustrations, anxiety, noise, this disturbance within ourselves that comes from thought, when we clear those thoughts, open ourselves up, that's when we connect and everything comes in, and you're going to know exactly what you need. So for example, if you're starting a new business, maybe it's a social media platform, perhaps you don't know anything about it. It's now time to gather that information. It's time for you to learn, because you're the magician. You have to acquire that knowledge, that information to create that potion, to create that whatever it is, right? It's like getting the ingredients and creating that potion. And we're not going to get it right. Some of us might get it right the first time, but I've never gotten anything right the first time. I have beginner's luck with cooking, but the second time I make anything, it's just, I shit the bed on it, right? The first time it's like a work of art. It's like, mwah, I love it. And the second time I get a little bit overconfident and then I just mess it up. But yeah, anything to do with business or things like that, I've failed so many times. But at least I did it. That's the one thing I'm proud of. I'm like, at least I did it, and I have proof of it. I have all of that. And for whatever reason it didn't work, it wasn't meant to be, but I learned, I grew, I evolved from that, right? So this is what the magician is. They're experimenting, and not every experiment is going to go according to plan, because maybe there was a mix up with something, right? So allow yourself to be okay with your mistakes. This is how you grow. It's like, okay, that didn't work. Let's set that aside and move on to the next thing. Let's adjust, make changes, right? So this is the energy that's coming in for you right now, is of the magician. And you are a powerful creator, co-creator, and know that the divine spirit, God, everyone is working with you. So whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, pull that energy and ask for that guidance, and you're going to see that it's going to come in for you. Sometimes it comes in through experiences that we're experiencing, just to challenge us a little bit, to utilize our powers. This is where Spirit is showing you that, oh, I'm the magician. Okay, I got to use my powers to work through whatever this challenging situation is. But this is how Spirit works with us. This is how the universe works. It's just, and it's in a way that we don't sometimes realize, right? But those of us that are going through that spiritual journey, waking up, and there's different levels of waking up. It's incremental, right? So we receive information, this expansion of our consciousness, understanding and knowing at different levels. So those are the experiences that Spirit and the universe bring to us, are the ones that we can handle, the ones that we're meant to go through, right? So I feel that your magician energy is being activated right now through a situation that you're going through. Okay, but you're going to make magic of your world. This is what's happening. You are now ready. You're going to see a lot of things that you do in your own life. That's what's happening here, and I love that for you. So this is what the full moon is bringing in for you, Sagittarius. So I'm now going to pull a bonus card. This is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So what more does Spirit want to share with you today? We are getting Stranded, the number 44. We've got a ship here, a sailor, so you might be resonating with the images on this card today, Sagittarius. Master number 44, perhaps you're 44 years old as you're watching this reading, or the number 44, you're seeing it, or it's of significance. Those of you looking for timing around the message of this card, 44 days and 44 hours. So we are getting keywords here are misdirection, misjudgment, or fear of failure. Look at this young sailor stranded with his ship on top of a tall tree. He needs his anchor to help him help him get back down to earth. The card asks, how did the ship get there? This is such an unusual place for a seafaring vessel. At times we feel the same. We find ourselves in situations we can't quite understand. Sometimes we feel we made mistakes because our expectations are so high. We set ourselves up for failure. We either beat ourselves up over our performance, or we are so intimidated that we never even begin. Failure is a necessary part of success, as important to the journey as a rudder on a ship. So look at that. What a beautiful message here for you today, Sagittarius. So what I'm going to do now is pull 3 personal messages. This is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and come back to receive these messages. So we are getting for you, Sagittarius, the first card, the labyrinth of life. We've got a maze here. Some of us, sometimes we feel like we're in a maze of life. You can choose to be lost in the labyrinth of life, or use these trials to harness your inner strength and come out stronger and wiser. So once again, you can choose to be lost in the labyrinth of life, or use these trials to harness your inner strength and come out stronger and wiser. Your second card is the unseen. Look at that, the unseen. The message here is things are not always as they appear, but be thorough and keep your eyes open. There's something you're not seeing. So once again, things are not always as they appear. Be thorough and keep your eyes open. There's something you're not seeing. And your third message, closed doors are blessings. Look at that, closed doors are blessings. If something you were hoping, let me read that again. If something you were hoping for doesn't happen, know that something even better will. So once again, if something you were hoping for doesn't happen, know that something even better will. And oh my gosh, I believe this so much because I look back at all the closed doors for me. Thank God those doors were closed. Now I'm getting something that looks like this in your life here. This could be a pendant. This could be some sort of artifact, something around you that looks like this. You'll have to share with me if you do have something like that, Sagittarius. All right, I'm now going to pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. Angel numbers and repeating numbers. So earth angels, some of you are earth angels, or you're experiencing earth angels in your life. 777. If you're seeing these numbers in this sequence, this is your confirmation today. So angels on assignments. Some of you are angels on assignments, or you're experiencing angels on assignment. Spirituality. I feel there's a deep dive into spirituality. Service. You're being of service. You're meant to be of service here, Sagittarius. You're meant to work with others. It's time for you to start working with others and maybe even gain a new perspective. There's a new way of seeing things, experiencing things that are unfolding in your life here. All right, so before I forget, I just wanted to mention that our Magic Intention candles are back. They were sold out for a little while. My sister-in-law Katomi actually makes these from home. The link for these are in the description box below, so grab them while they're in stock. These are perfect for manifestations, full moon rituals, new moon rituals, or anytime you're wanting to set an intention. They've got a stone that come with the candle here, so once again, grab them while they're still available in the description box below. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.